Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far. We are in some high impact news at the moment, and I can start retrading in a minute. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. So I have not taken any trades so far, but I do have. Okay, so this trade right here I could have taken, but I knew it was about to I would have to break even immediately because we were at the major resistance level. So it really took it meant it was no reason for me to take it. Zigzag changed everything like that, so that's why I didn't take that one. I would have broken even. It's not like I would have lost the trade, but it was just so close, it was no point. And then there was a second trade that I had set out of that actually was a full win, but that's one of the ones that I was talking about yesterday where I haven't taken any trades where the point of control doesn't clear my major or middle level yet. Yeah, so I was still a little bit uncomfortable with that particular one because of the way of how it rotated over my minor level, over the major level. But kind of seeing it play out in real time, I was just like, okay, well, my thought process was correct. I'm fine. So that was this trade right here. Besides those two, I haven't had any other trades. The time on this one was like 8:35. So, and then that one was like 8:48, it looks like. And then that's it. I know for sure that 8:48 when I wasn't going to take that one no matter what. It just made no sense too. Because if I'm going to buy, I'm always going to break even at the major resistance level. I don't do it if it's a regular resistance level, but the major one, absolutely. We're kind of playing around the major resistance level like we did yesterday. Hopefully it doesn't create a whole bunch of consolidation like it did yesterday, because that was not fun. We didn't really have setups until it broke out of it, but we'll kind of see what happens and kind of go from there. Yeah, it's being naughty, it's being nasty is what it's doing. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Good morning, Applejacks. Good morning. How are you this morning? How's you guys trading going this morning so far? Definitely after I journaled yesterday, I just pissed myself off. But at least the that first trade that I had took where it was the divergence trade, I did go ahead and go back and look because I had already been tracking it or tried to track that how the rotation level went through the body of my entry candle. I had already looked at it before, but I think that I had only looked at it for the regular divergence like this with a higher high, and then higher low in the middle. And that was only because, I had already got in my mind that I need to pay attention to how we're reacting at the prime high. So because I already knew what the prime high was looking like, I knew that I would have to treat, like if this wasn't a prime high and instead of rotation level, I needed it to treat it the same way. So I had already done that. But with the alternate divergence, I hadn't done it, or at least I didn't write it down. I probably just looked through like real quickly, but I didn't write it down anywhere. So I went ahead and I back tested that or whatever and figured out the POC pattern that I want to see. So yeah, I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. And basically I realized that if I have the alternate divergence, that buy or sell rotation goes through the body of my entry candle, the POC has to be in the wick no matter what. Now the problem with that divergence is I only allow wick POCs on a specific market structure pattern. So I just know with the other market structure pattern, I can't take it if it's at that level. If it wicks through it, it's fine. But if it goes through the body, no. So that's something that I did learn yesterday. And then that second trade that I took, I remember it was an alternate pullback. We had a color change and a zigzag change. I feel like, honestly, because I had sat out of so many trades, I was trying to sit through the trade to see if it would still turn out properly. I probably just kind of felt stupid for sitting out of so many trades. I don't know. But I should have known to just break even, because my other pullback, I have to break even as well. So why would you not break even on that one? I don't know. Don't ask me that. But I didn't, and I paid the price for it. So that's kind of where we are now. That's kind of where we are. Back level. I can't take this buy. Even though it almost looks how I want it to look, I can't take this one. Mainly because we're rotating here over the top of the zone and we don't have any level attached to this. So POCs are where I want them to be, but can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, definitely choppy this morning. Absolutely. Received your 4K approval, thankfully. Yes, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm really hoping, honestly, I don't have any inside information as far as if they're actually going to make the changes from the survey of the very last question after asking me 17 million questions. But I definitely hope that it happens as soon as they can, honestly. I mean, I know that there's back-end coding and things that have to go into place, but it's like having everything so clustered is just becoming a clusterfuck. It just is. My London alarm didn't go off. Good, because you shouldn't be trading London anyway. But did you have a trade that popped off in London? Good morning. Yesterday oh no. Are you okay, Trenches? You're better? I hope you feel better and get better. That's not fun at all. It's going okay, but now I'm in drawdown, so I have to grind. Good morning, Online Safety, and good morning, Trenches. That's all right. You got time, Online Safety. As long as the market gives you what you're looking for, you're going to be fine. But it got to give you what you're looking for. That's the problem. You're on fire with the payouts, and is, honey. I'm happy to see it. All right, let's see. $7.50, nope. Okay, if you don't want to drop, then don't. It's fine. Trying to see if we're gonna get a rejection off this VWAP. And we did, but not the pattern I was looking for. This is a weak level. This was a weak level, and this is the second weak level in a row. So I'm not gonna take a buy unless we pull all the way back to where we just pulled back to. Don't do that. This is one of those no clear situations, but the name of the game from here on out is going to be no sitting out of trades. No more sitting out of trades. You guys can reprimand me if I do it. Or I could just not even tell you that I did. But accountability, I will. Oh my God, you guys. Speaking of accountability. So I've told you guys different things about my relationship with the man who donated sperm to my mother. And so, yeah, buddy, give me a second because this is gonna be good. Just be ready. Because what the fuck? The voicemail that was left for me on my birthday yesterday, y'all. I have no words. I just want y'all to understand the narcissism and psychoism. That ain't even a word, I don't think. But it's insane. It's literally insane, you guys. Alright, I'm trying to see if we're going to reject at some point here. Oh yeah, I am also doubling contracts on the third account, the one that I have to pass or fail or at least get back to full drawdown by Friday. I'm doubling contracts there. Win, lose, or draw, it is what it is. This is the trade that I don't really always feel comfortable with because we're inside of the zone, but it kept working out yesterday. And watch this be the time it doesn't. And it's gonna piss me off. This is why I question shit. Now I'm gonna have to look at the ones from yesterday because maybe it just pushed through the top of the zone, whereas this one rejected. And this is why I'd rather just not fucking take it. But we're done sitting out of trades, so it is what it is. Hold on, let me see what time that other one happened so I can see if there was any difference. Because like I said, I know I can't mitigate every loss, right? But if there's something that I can, I will. It was 10:09 yesterday. But yeah, we're just gonna double contracts on that last account until Friday and see what happens. Yeah, there was I guess there was a slight difference with that one. And also my break even level was like one tick outside of the zone, so maybe there wasn't enough room for it to move. Also, the other difference was not only was it on my major level, but it closed on my middle level too. So there was like 2 levels of support there. I don't know. At least I took it. I feel great that I took it and I didn't sit out. So that's all I care about. But anyway, don't be a London hater. You know I am. Big move, but no entry. God is playing. So where COVID may be upticking this summer. Oh, not on my birthday? Yeah. Honestly, Janelle, it never went anywhere. That's why I still wear my mask. When my mom made me go to, oh yeah, Apple Jacks. You talked about cake yesterday, and remember I was like, oh no, I highly doubt I get a cake because I don't even eat sweets. My sister came over right after I was done streaming. She brought me a bundt cake, a lemon bundt cake, lemon at that. You need to go play the lottery, okay? And then my mother ended up buying me an Oreo ice cream cake. Girl, bought the candles and everything, the number 34. And I was like, I haven't blown out candles in such a long time. My mom was like, I'm pretty sure it's been since you were like 13. I'm like, really? That's crazy. That's insane. Then look at this. I get stopped out just for it to literally go exactly where I thought it was going. Like I said, I think it was just a slight difference in this trade versus the other one. And also it basically hit did it hit that level right there? Hold on. No, it actually came 1 tick from hitting it. So, but yeah, this is why I was fighting hard not to mention ice cream. I swear that's exactly what ended up happening. I promise. I was like, I told her, I said, oh my goodness. I said, one of my viewers, she literally talked about a cake, and I told her that I wouldn't have one. I was like, and she mentioned lemon cake, and I was like, ew, lemon cake. And my sister said, I said, bro, what is the flavor? She said, lemon. I said, oh my God, you have to be kidding me. But at least it wasn't like, I'm cool with lemon bundt cakes because they're not super lemony. I just don't like the ones like that you buy from the store, because those is just too lemon flavor. I can't. It's just overkill. So then my mom comes home from work and she has an ice cream cake in her hand, and I'm like, bro, this is insane. Insane. The last time I had cake for my birthday was my 30th, and that's just because she threw a surprise party, so obviously she had a cake for everyone to eat. But it was just crazy. You need to play the lottery. But yeah, so let me tell you about this person on my birthday yesterday. So mind you, it took about 2 years after he was gone before, or maybe like a year. I don't know, year and a half, 2 years. I don't know. Either way, it took about that much time for him to start reaching out to my sister and I. Like, and I told you guys, he reaches out every freaking holiday. And the last time, I think he called my sister on her birthday this past year. I feel like it was this one. It might have been the previous one. I don't remember. But I just remember that she thought it was somebody else. And so she answered it because she had to run to her phone. And when she looked and seen it was him, she just hung up. He called back. She didn't answer nor call back. Boom. This entire time, he's kept the communication with me in either group text with her, or he started texting us separately because neither one of us answered. So I think maybe he was trying to separate us to see if one of us would answer, and we still didn't. But I think I told you guys that I had replied to him on a text that he sent on Valentine's Day, and he replied back the following day and then replied back again June 1st. And that's what sent me on a rage that weekend. I remember it was a Saturday. I feel like, was it a Saturday? Yes, it was a Saturday. And I was raging that entire weekend. Well, I had a whole lot of pent up irritation because he was gaslighting me. So I waited until Father's Day to send my message back. You want to ruin every holiday I have? Let me get you on yours. So that was my thought process with that. And I was not a nice person, because the gaslighting is a form of insulting my intelligence, and then that's like the worst thing you could do with me. And I just raged, I'm not gonna lie. And so in the process of raging, I ended up basically telling him, like, you don't have a reason to disown me, but I have 1,001 reasons to disown you. Like, here are some of the reasons here. And I told him, you know, for whatever reason, a lot of you people in the older generations, y'all think being a provider is enough. And as your kids age, you realize it wasn't enough, because we don't like y'all and we don't want to spend time with y'all, and we just write you off, basically. And the last message that I sent him, because I broke it up into a couple of messages, but the last message that I sent him was, I hope as you age, you learn how to take accountability and responsibility for the things that you do to people, and learn to do so without gaslighting. That's the last message that I sent him, you guys. So I knew I wasn't going to get a response. I was hoping that I didn't, and I didn't. Cool, boom. So I'm thinking to myself, after everything I said to him, it wasn't to hurt his feelings, but you know, the truth hurts. And I'm one of those people where you can't be mad at the truth. You have to be mad at yourself for making it the truth. You feel me? So I'm thinking to myself, like, he'll never contact me again. He probably like has a big FU next to my name. Y'all, I'm at the restaurant yesterday and I see my phone light up. And so I look to the left and he's calling me. So he leaves a voicemail, and I initially thought it was not a real voicemail because I don't have a voicemail set up. So like a greeting or anything. So you'll just not even realize you're leaving a message. So I have a lot of like empty voicemails or whatever. So, but then when I looked, I said, wait, this is 37 seconds. And you know how on iPhones, it tells you like a little transcription or at least attempts to transcribe the message. And I said, wait, he actually was talking. Y'all, this is what the message said. And this is exactly how he said it. Hey, Amber, I wanted to say happy birthday. I hope your day is well. Your daddy loves you, no matter how you may feel about me. But yeah, I hope you had a great birthday. And what did he say at the end? He said, all right, talk to you. Because that's how he ends conversations. All right, talk to you. Well, actually, I probably won't talk to you. But yeah, happy birthday, bitch. Why is you playing with me? Why? Why do you do these things? I literally don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. He sounded so excited. I was like, what is this? I haven't had that in a while. Your family is literally too sweet. Yes, I love them. I do. You was thinking ice cream cake too? See? Y'all put it out into the universe and it came straight to me. It was so much better than yesterday, but I don't like the price action today so far. He about to start trading futures and be in your check. He bet not. Y'all, I ban his ass quick. Y'all, I was so irritated. Like, why? The thing is, okay, so he's a very nonchalant person, and I'm not gonna lie, anybody in my life will tell you I'm extremely nonchalant. Like, I can be animated at times, but for the most part, like in just 90% of the time, I'm just super chill, super laid back, extremely nonchalant. Unless I'm super angry or super sad or super happy, like I don't have a happy medium. My happy medium is nonchalant nothing. Okay. So I know this about him, right? But the message just sounds so forced, which is weird because nobody's forcing you to tell me happy birthday. I will not be upset if you never contact me again. I won't. I promise you. So it's like, I don't know if you're doing this because you genuinely want to. Like, part of it sounds forced, but then the other part is like, this is how nonchalant he just is as a person, you know? But it's just like, my man, you could have kept that to yourself. You could have. I promise. I wouldn't have had any hurt feelings at all. Just leave me alone, man. Just please. It was so terrible. I ended up sending the voice message to like my sister. Of course, I let my mom and grandma hear it. I sent it to all of my best friends, and I was just like, bro, why? Why are we doing this? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, are you trying to ruin my birthday again? You've done enough, sir. You've done more than enough. Let's see if we can push through the VWAP. Please don't piss me off today. Bro. As long as the trades are valid and they lose, I'm okay. As long as they're valid and they lose, I'm okay. Not I have to talk to myself. Now, are we going to set back up in the same spot? This price action is shitty, but you guys know how I feel about choppy days. The choppy days is when I learn the most. Like, give me all my learning lessons fast because I'm over it. I wonder if I don't really like this because we didn't really have a color change. I think I like these. This was a pullback to my middle level. I think I like those best when we have a color change. And we didn't. So maybe that could possibly have been the issue. I don't know. But there's a possibility. There is a possibility. Yeah, I actually might need a color change. We'll see. It doesn't happen often that the color doesn't change, so we're not gonna reject there. How much am I down? Like 200, and then the other account has to be 4. All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna write that down because I'm pretty sure that was the problem. I think we like color changes at the middle level, but not all the time though. I know for sure there's times where it doesn't, but this price action is just sucky. I think I'm gonna work a regular job and trade until I pay off these damn student loans. Do you have a lot in student loans? I was fortunate enough to make it out with only like 7,000 in student loan, 6,500, some 65, 7,500, somewhere around there. I think actually it might have been one of the first things I ended up paying off when I did become debt free 6 years ago. I feel like it was. I'm pretty sure. Because by that time I probably only had maybe like 4,000 left. I can't take that. We can just get back to break even. I would be a happy camper. I don't even need to end up green every day. Just break even at least. That would be nice. Why does it seem so long between 9 o'clock and 9:30 today? And why didn't my news alarm go off? Did y'all hear it? I feel like it didn't go off. Now see, trades like this where I just end up getting caught at the very top before we reverse or the very bottom before we reverse, like I'm cool with those losses because obviously it's just the trend exhaustion. Like there's no way for me to know when the freaking trend is exhausting, you know what I mean? So stuff like that is not that bothersome for me, honestly. But I still feel like that color not changing was probably a problem. And I know that I have not been tracking when my middle level is weak and I'm taking a trade there, and I need to start doing that. I do. Okay. All right. We just have a little dumpage going on. I can't trade until 9:31. So I'll sit here for the next minute and a half. Even though it's crude oil and it shouldn't matter. Definitely more than it. What am I no London alarm? Because you need to get off London. You need your beauty rest. You need to rest your mind for New York. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay. Okay. Where are we going here? Just look at how, like, I was so right on this trade. This is a 1 minute chart, but I just was too early. I got stopped out by like 4 ticks. All right, so I could start trading again. Great. Oh, that's interesting. This change zone is literally at the same exact spot as the other one that just happened, it looks like. Yeah. Look at this. This is how you know it's choppy. This is the exact zone as this one, pretty much, except it might be off by like 1 tick. I might have to move the zone up 1 tick. That's crazy. Let's see, 981. Literally 1 tick. Oh, today is rough. Especially considering I literally only sat out of 1 win, so I would still be negative no matter what. Shit. I still feel like I need to not trade when it's in the zone like that. Like that last trade that I lost. That's not that one, the other one. This one. I still feel like I don't like trading in that zone, and that's probably gonna be my last time doing it. I don't even care that it won yesterday. I don't like it. And like I said, I think it was a few other times that it set up recently, and I just don't like it. But we'll see, I guess. I am so tired. I know my iron is low. I just started taking my vitamins again like 2 days ago. All right, so we're attempting to switch trends while also being at the major resistance and prior high levels. So let's see if we actually just push through and say F it, but I just wanted to do something and do something in my favor so I could be back break even at least. We'll see. Sorry guys, I'm exhausted. Oh yeah, y'all, so my cousin just reminded me. So when we were at the at Texas Roadhouse yesterday, so I don't know if every Texas Roadhouse does this, but I know ours does, at least the one that we go to. But whenever it's your birthday, they bring out this little saddle thing, this portable saddle. And then, of course, you know, they tell everybody it's your birthday. You have to hop on and, like, ride the saddle, I guess. I don't know. But either way, so I didn't know that my mama even told the man that it was my birthday. She told him as I was getting into the booth. She was like, oh, yes, it's her birthday type of thing. So we're almost done eating, and I hear our waiter go, oh yeah, it's somebody's birthday. But all of the staff members that was following him, they made a little cut through the middle back out into the main part. So I'm like, oh, he ain't coming over here. But then I heard him get closer, and I said, ain't no way. So he said, what's your name? I said, KeAmber. He said, Amber. Whenever people do that, I'm like, yeah, because don't butcher my name when you do this. So he was like, how old are you turning? I said, you don't ask a woman that, that's my business. He was like, what? I mean, are you 21, 22, 23? I said, baby, I'm 34. What? He goes, all right, everybody, We have a birthday in the house. This is Amber, and she turned 34 today. I said, I know goddamn well this man did not just do this. Why would you tell everybody in this restaurant my age? Why? So I had to get on this dang on saddle, embarrassed as hell, because I don't like attention like that. I just do not. So I was already mad because you just told everybody it's my birthday, and then you're gonna make me ride a saddle in front of everybody, and then you told everybody my age. The disrespect. I was so embarrassed. I had my head down like this. Like, let me see if I say my mom took the video on my phone. Let's see. Like, legit had to ride a freaking saddle, y'all. Why would you do this to me? In front of people. Y'all look at me. I was so embarrassed. I could not. Oh yeah, them rolls was rolling, okay? Baby, we had to get 2 baskets to go. Yes, a freaking saddle, okay? Then, y'all, there was a lady about 2 booths behind us. She was 87. He brought the saddle out for her. He was like, and she had on a long, like, you know, those long, kind of almost like a moo-moo look, but it was a dress or whatever. You know how older people be dressing. And he was like, don't worry, you could just sit sideways. And he was like, and she turned 87. I'm like, bruh, should nobody tell you that age no more? Because why is you telling this woman business? I'm so confuzzled. So then he told us that, like, last week or something, he had a customer who, she was like riding the saddle, okay? And was like, I'm surprised she didn't get pregnant. He said that she was doing it for like 5 minutes. Her friends was taking all these different videos. And he was like that he told her, you know what, baby? It seems like you need a little bit of privacy. So I'll be back. Like, what? Why would you do that? And my mom was like, you should have been riding the saddle. I said, Mom, do you know how easily people go viral for stuff like this? Next thing you know, my friends, my family members, people who know me from social media gonna be hitting me up in my DMs like, girl, did you see that viral video of you riding that saddle like that in public in a Texas Roadhouse, riding like you riding some... No. Just no. Yo, why is this price action like this? We're literally doing the same thing we did yesterday. Consolidate is so heavy at the major resistance level. Every time we push through it, we would just keep coming right back to it over and over and over again. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh, the rolls are the only thing I eat at Texas Roadhouse. The only thing? Girl. I ended up getting a porterhouse because my best friend Jeremy, he's the one who trades or whatever, he was like, I know you like ribeye, but you should try the porterhouse. I'm like, I don't want a porterhouse. No, for real, you should try it. At least the porterhouse has ribeye attached to it. I'm like, all right, because ribeyes are my favorite steak cut. I like prime rib too, but I get so much more with a ribeye. You know what I'm saying? So I get the porterhouse and it was good, but I feel like the part that I ate was the ribeye. So who knows how the other part is gonna taste today? I don't know. It's just something about a ribeye that just makes me melt. But what I am gonna do, if you have an Instant Pot and you have any meat like that where you know you're gonna cook it too much if you try to put it in the microwave and you don't want to wait forever to put it in the oven, baby, put it on high pressure in that Instant Pot. I was about to say Instant Pudding in the Instant Pot for 5 minutes. Listen, it'll stay juicy. It won't be dried out. It won't be all chalky tasting. It's really good. That's how I always warm my steaks and like my ribs and stuff up. Mainly beef, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna eat the rest today. But don't suggest no porterhouse to me ever again. I gotta call him today. Don't do that. Don't. Ribeye superior. Period. Period. All right. Are we going to do this chop between zone thing again? Oh, yeah, well, kind of. No need for any other food. It's the butter for me. Let me look at the 1 minute chart. That was a lower high. Lower high again. Higher high. I figured that was like a perfect 50% pullback on the 1 minute chart. Or is that that might be my 61 zone. 61.8, sorry. The golden zone. All right, we rejected again right there. I'm exhausted. There's like literally nothing I can do until we either push up above this zone or we start trading below this major level and push down this way. Like, but you guys know we chopped for a while yesterday. I can't remember what time we actually finally broke out, but we chopped for a nice little minute. I'm definitely taking a nap today. I probably won't. Well, yeah, I will. I was going to say I probably won't study or anything, but I do want to look over that trade. I feel like it's nothing I could really do about it, though. I highly doubt I'm going to find a pattern with it. And then it's like, if I just don't take the trades in the zones, like I have been staying away from, then that other trade I wouldn't have lost that one either. Or maybe if I do it, I need to automatically break even at the end of the zone. Oh, I did have another one that was in the zone actually. Let's see. It was at 850 yesterday as well. Let me go back and see. 850. So I want to see. I want to be able to know when it's safe and know when it's not. Wait. That's not in. Oh. Oh, that wasn't in the zone. That was on it. It's different. 850, it was on it. Alright, Yeah, I think from now on, if I take it and I'm in the zone, I'll just break even at the top of it or the bottom of it if I'm going for a sale. I feel like that's the thing that makes the most sense, honestly, because who's to say we'll break out of it, you know, even though it did end up breaking out of it after it stopped me out. But I think I'm just going to do that because I definitely feel like that's what makes the most sense. So then that loss to be a break even. The other one, I don't really know. I sat out of one that was a win, so I would either be break even or up one trade. I don't know. Can't take this. No, I can again, but gotta break even on the zigzag change. What the wait, I think I got hanging orders. Oh no, I don't. Alright, I had to break even on the zigzag change, which it is what it is. When I look back through my data, this was causing me a lot of issues. So yeah, it's just because of the market structure volume pattern. I don't care about. All right, there. That works. That works. Don't want to take the sale here. Did I look at that? I am so freaking exhausted. I'm just waiting for the next pullback. see, that's whack. So this trade I just broke even on. Last Monday is when I looked over it. So last week is when I looked over it because I wanted to see what the win-loss ratio was on it. And with that particular pattern, it had won twice, the first 2 times, and then the last 2 times it lost. So that's why I just went ahead and I broke even on it just now, because when something's like a break even type of deal with that 2 and 2, I just rather just break even, because it makes no sense to suffer extra losses for no reason, especially because a lot of times when it wins, it's on days that's not like this. So even adding that win in there is still 3 and 2. So I think I'm going to continue with breaking even with the zigzag change, because that's what makes the most sense to me. I think that's what I'm going to feel most comfortable with, honestly. All right, this is the 2nd week level in a row, so we might head down from here if we don't push beyond these highs right here. And basically what I'm doing is, there was 1,000 volume in this swing and 650 basically in this swing. So there was too much seller volume going down anyway. That's why there was so much more volume in this swing than this one. So when the zigzag changed to seller volume or seller pressure or whatever, that's why it makes the most sense to get out on those particular zigzag changes. I can't take bars here. I'm definitely going to continue to do it because, like I said, that's what makes the most sense to me. Just annoying because the full win on that one would have been nice to have. Oh, you know what? I didn't eat enough food yesterday. That's probably why I'm so tired. That and low iron. You out into power hour, I feel you. This is really bad, but I just don't want to make it a habit of I don't even want to say that. I just want to be able to make whatever necessary adjustments to my strategy that I need to make so that it works in all the different market conditions. Because even yesterday, right, I should have had a really good day yesterday, but that's what happens when you I sat out of 6 trades and they all were full wins. No, 5 were full wins and 1 was a break even. Then one of the trades that I lost should have been a break even. The other one is now invalid. So, and I didn't really like yesterday's price action. And then Monday, the price action wasn't. Monday I remember it actually was good price action. And Monday should have been like 9 wins, no losses, no break evens. But I sat out of a lot of trades that day too. Some I just completely missed. The other ones I just sat out of. Don't ask me no questions. And that's why today the name of my game was Don't Sit Out of Trades. I'm literally not sitting out of any more trades, you guys. I'm not. Because to see my P&L for the week, what it actually is versus what it should have been, is sick to me. Like, it is sick. I do need to fix my cheat sheet, which I'll probably do today. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing. Still can't trade this. I don't like this pullback with a color change, so. Oh, wait. Is that chart margin? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, is that chart margin indicator not working anymore? What's up? And look, we're rejecting at a buy rotation level. So if we head down, you know why. We gotta clear it. I'm ready to yell just in case. Yes, please yell at me. If I tell y'all, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable by telling y'all, if I sit out at any trades, y'all can feel free to cuss me out, yell at me, all of that, because I'm over it. I'm literally stalling my own progress, because even in the process of, you know, me switching my strategy just a bit, which it's all still the same setups, it's just a matter of switching how we're entering. Which, by the way, I want to go back and look at April 19th, because April 19th was the day that the one video on my channel that says how I won, I think it was 7 trades in a row. I want to see how this strategy works out on that day. But anyway, yeah, I'm slowing my own progress, because even in the midst of figuring some of this stuff out, if I would have just taken every trade that was valid at the time and not sat out of so many, I would have been past the eval, got new PAs or got additional PAs, and already been at payout. I kid you not. Like, I kid you not. So it's like I'm hitting a wall of, I don't want to say I'm chasing perfection, because I'm not. What I do want is for my strategy to be perfected in its own way, but I'm not chasing perfection. I don't want to be 100% from the field. You know what I mean? But it's like in the midst of that, I'm slowing myself down. So starting today, that's a thing. Yell at me if I tell you I sat out, because I just shouldn't be sitting out. I shouldn't. Like, when I tell you there's practically, let's see, there's one, two, I think, 1, 2, there's like 3 question marks left, but it's like stuff that doesn't set up very often. Or it could have been setting up, but because I had already had it in my mind, like, no, we're not taking this kind of thing, then I probably wasn't even putting it in like my miss/didn't take column, which when I'm going back and I'm looking at certain things, I'll of course look at that when I'm trying to study and backtest and put things together and figure out if I need to change a rule or if I need to make it a little bit more strict or a little less strict. But so I think one of them, at least for sure, I just wasn't even tracking it. Probably 2 of them. And then the third one is just when the POC doesn't clear, because I know I wasn't tracking that at all. But like I told you guys, I did like a quick glance of all of June, and it did not set up very often until last Friday. From last Friday until now is when it set up the most. So there was kind of really nothing I could do as far as that. But aside from that, I'm just holding myself back, and I'm over it, because I want to, at least if I can qualify for the August 1st to 5th payout, that would make me happy. I'm not gonna have enough trading days for the 15th to 20th of July, because I don't want to force it, you know. The most I might probably do, and I was thinking about this, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was thinking about starting to trade my PA, but only trade certain setups. So I'll just have to have like my trade copier open right next to me, unlock it so that I can quickly turn things on and off and kind of go from there. Yeah, I was thinking about that, especially when it's trades that I don't have questions about. Like, I don't have questions about divergence, whether I'm counter trend or with the trend. I don't have questions about most of my setups. So I'm thinking about it. Y'all just know that I just don't want to cycle through PAs. I want to be able to say like my first 5 PAs are still here kind of thing, you know. But I could be holding myself back with that. So we'll think about it. But it has been a thought of mine. It has been a thought of mine. Why are you here again? I don't understand. I just don't get it. Oh shoot. Oh, maybe it's someone else. Who the fuck is it? Bro. Okay, today I think it's just to piss me off. This trade works out so much. The only thing I could think of is just a weak level, but everything else worked out. And of course, I think that's multiple of her brothers or something. I don't know. But either way, yeah, I think today is just a testing day. The market's trying to test me. I don't know why, but it is. It is. Because I can't tell you how many times I've taken this trade and it works out literally perfectly. Maybe because the level was weak. I don't know. Oh my god. Turn my fan on so I'm not bothered. Oh. Wait, that's... Alright, that's better. I don't want my fan to be so loud in y'all ear, but I use fans for white noise so I don't hear everything going on outside because it's annoying. Take your trades. Don't yell at me right now. I'm actually taking them. You see? I don't need... Y'all know I don't care about a red day. I just don't. I just get annoyed. That's all. But I'm taking them. I'm taking them. The way I see it, just take every single one. And if you blow it, it's fine. That's what the eval practice process is for. You're not gonna do this. You're not. You are. Y'all. 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 Is it because we're on the zone? Like, what is it? Today fucking sucks. Oh my gosh. Like, why is this so fucking difficult? It's probably because we're on the zone. I don't know. This was a pullback to my minor level. I mean, my middle level. And it's probably because we pulled back to the zone. I don't know, but I'm just taking every trade. It is what it is. We'll learn later. I'll backtest later, try to figure out if there's something to learn. Or this could just be one of the shittiest trading days for my strategy and I just have to deal with it here and there. I don't know. But the account that I'm doubling contracts on only has like 700 drawdown left. So, I mean, I guess mission accomplished if I get it failed by Friday. And then this happens. Like, what? I doubt it's the double top start over there. Even though I don't like double top starts on my regular pullbacks, I don't think I have a problem with it when it's the pullbacks in the middle level though, or the major one. I don't know. I'm just sleepy and I want to go to sleep. But I am taking the trades that I'm supposed to take, so there's that. We got 45 minutes left. What am I down, like 1,300? Don't be surprised if you start to see me a little bit frustrated, because I'm frustrated with myself. Because legit, like, even on a day like today, right? Now, who knows after I backtest and stuff or study, whatever. But legit, I promise y'all, with just the slight adjustments I had to make to Monday and Tuesday, and just not sitting out of all the fucking trades I sat out of Monday and Tuesday, I should have been 15-0 to start the week. Okay? That's a profit of $12.90. So even if I have a day like today where it just sucks, you subtract 400 from that, I'm still up $8.90 for the week. You get what I'm saying? So that's where my frustration comes from, because take the fucking trades, bro. So that even if you're still in the process of adjusting stuff, it doesn't matter, because you took all the trades, and all the trades that you took covered the losses. I promise y'all, 97% of the trades that I sit out of are wins, full wins. The other, I would say 2% are break evens, 1% is losses. I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. So I've frustrated myself. I don't care about losing, but I've frustrated myself at this point. Even yesterday, I waited all the way until, what time was it? I waited all the way until 10:32 to take the first trade, because I had been sitting out of trades the first 2 fucking hours just to lose the first 2 trades. Why did you sit out of trades for 2 hours first? Because even without the adjustments that I found out needed to be made after yesterday's session, even with those 2 losses, I would have been fine. So why? Like, I think I would have had, 6 wins, the 2 losses, and a break even. So why'd you sit out, dumbass? Why? These are the conversations I have with myself when you guys are not around. But yeah, it's very annoying. That video was funny. And see, I told you the head mod timed me out just because she didn't like what I said that day. He pointed her out doing that in the video. Yeah, yeah. That's all I can say about that. I love her, but she could be a little toxic sometimes. Just a tad. But I get her stance on certain things, and honestly, they're gonna start timing people out for a whole bunch of stuff. Like all the people who come in asking about the support ticket times and payout times, they're going to be timed out the first time, and maybe a second timeout, and then after that you're banned. Because I literally had to have a conversation with somebody yesterday, because they were like, well, we're not complaining, we're venting. and we don't have anywhere else to go. And I said, look, venting and complaining looks the same to me, because you're literally coming in here talking about something that's out of your control, and you writing in the Discord about it is not going to get your payout approved faster. It's not going to get your ticket approved or responded to faster. It's not going to do any of those things. So what the hell are you coming in here talking about it for? For what? Why do you have to come in and say anybody else didn't get their payout approved? For what? You know it's other people. They have until the 30th to approve everyone. So what is your purpose? Like, they have literally made it to where it's not a pleasant place for me to be in. And I was one of the first people in the Discord. I was one of the first set of mods. Like, and it's such an unpleasant place to be. Nobody wants to freaking see this every fucking day. Not I said freaking and then fucking right back to back. But I'm over it. I'm literally over that damn Discord. And honestly, if the Discord environment does not change, it's just going to be shut down. And then what? They already don't tell y'all via text and email when there's issues. Would you really like the Discord to be shut down so you don't know shit unless you go to this freaking help status website that nobody ever goes to? Because I should not have to go to a website to find out that there are issues that need to be addressed. You don't put the promos on the website. You email me and text me about it. So why wouldn't you do the same thing for problems? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sorry I'm ranting, but that Discord fucking sucks. And I'm truly over it. I truly am. Oh, God. Oh, wait. I can't take that. I'm not sitting out of a trade. I literally can't take it. It's going to close on my minor level. What the fuck are you doing? All right, well, now it's invalid. Anyway, don't talk to myself like that. Applejacks, I'm my biggest critic. I am. As far as the payouts, I see lots of people getting paid out. So, I mean, you just got to follow the rules. Exactly. But they see 5 people say they haven't been paid out, or I've been waiting since May. I just found out that somebody who said that they've been waiting since May, they were asked to explain their strategy. And all they did was come in and say, oh, well, I trade at ICT. And that was it. That doesn't tell them why you took that trade. You shouldn't be paid since May. That's your fault. But you're not going to tell nobody that. It's the hardest part when testing a new strat is taking the trade. Should I, should not? Exactly, Amelia. But it's like I shouldn't be that way, because that's the whole reason why I have as many accounts as I have, which granted I only have 4 now. 4, 3, shit. I don't remember. How many do I have? Restore. Oh, no. Actually, I only have 3. I didn't realize that. But either way, so that's the reason why I have as many accounts as I have, because I know that if it blows, we're just going to have the free reset on renewal. Like, stop being so cautious and bothered. Like, the first 2 weeks, fine, because I only had a week of data to make the transition to the new way of trading volume. So I get it. But after that, as I've continued to make as many adjustments as I have, it is literally my own fault that I'm where I am right now. It just is, you know, it just is. And I mean, of course, like, maybe I could just trade a strategy that's already out there. I could do that as well. Or I could try to find my trade journal to see how I was intraday swing trading a couple of years ago. But I know that this is going to fit my trading style so much more. And it's going to be so much more worth it once I figure things out. It's just the frustrating part of it. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That is all. I think I wasn't, no, because it wasn't a clear. So this is one of the trades where, like I was saying, I take it, but it doesn't clear my level. But then it happens like this, where it's like, it doesn't win, but a lot of times it does. But guess what? We took the trade, so who cares? Who cares? Go start a new Discord. I'm just ready to just be out of that one and just, hey, I got the YouTube community and that's it. Don't talk to me. It's the same in a different Discord. They're complaining about it. This isn't the place for it. I don't even go in there anymore once a day for notices, just in case. Exactly. Shouldn't have made it a Q&A in the first place. It should be a place to just talk. I'm the same, but I learned to be nicer to myself. Applejacks, maybe I'll learn one day. Right now, I have not. I have not. And you know what, Trenches? I agree. I think that was part of the purpose of the different channels where, like, all right, market talk, we only talk about the market. This, we only talk about this. But the main chat still used to just be a place where people, it's like, okay, we're not talking about the market. We're not talking about payouts or posting, you know, P&Ls and stuff like that. It was just a place just to just chat amongst traders, talk about psychology, things like that. But you know what? Again, the toxicity of the mods started everything. And then once all of the problems started happening and you have 15,000 people join in 1 month that you know only joined because of all the issues, what can you do? I don't know, but it's like such an unpleasant place to be. It's unpleasant. And I'm not even like an optimist by any means. Let me just make that clear. I am not an optimist, but I'm also not a pessimist. I'm a realist, right? I don't understand, but even that of me being able to take the good and bad energy, I don't understand why anybody would want to contribute to making a place such a negative place. Like, why do you want to log into Discord to make it a negative place every day? What do you get out of coming in there? There are people who legit, y'all, every day around like market close or within a couple of hours after, or like towards the end of the day, will be like, another day with no payout approval. Why do you come in and do this every day? Why? Why? I don't get it. I legitimately don't get it. And it's irritating. I would never want to be somebody who can. And I even had to tell somebody, I said, y'all do know that when y'all were dealing with, like, the mods are traders too. So when y'all were dealing with issues, you don't think that we were as well? I told y'all yesterday, one of the mods, because of however he was disconnecting and reconnecting from mobile and his computer, because he was out at the time, whatever he ended up doing and however the program was taking everything, he ended up having to close out of 3,000 trades within minutes because it was looping him. Did you ever see him come post about it in the main chat? No, because what's the point? It's out of his control. He understands that he doesn't own the data. He doesn't own the platform. He doesn't own the trade copier. Neither does Apex, because it's still Apex investing and it's two different companies. It does not matter. So, and then people, well, because of the issues, I missed the payout window because I couldn't trade. Guess what? How many days did y'all not see me on stream because I didn't trade? I roll over every morning when I wake up. I go straight to the Discord. Are there any notice board messages? No. Okay, let me go into the private mod chat. Have I seen them say that they are investigating rhythmic issues, or have I seen somebody say like, yo, there's a lot of people in main chat saying something about rhythmic issues? That's the first thing I check. So on those days, I looked, saw that, rolled over, went right back to bed. Did I sit here and cry about it? No. Even if I was on PAs, I wouldn't have cried about it. It is what it is. I can't control it. Who the fuck cares? It's like these people are just fucking children. Just children. And the number of people, I've had so many people, y'all, and I'm not kidding you. I've had so many people private message me saying, hey, I just passed the eval, now what? I'm like, oh, you'll get the email. Make sure that you sign the agreement and you pay the, no, they always ask, I just I just passed the eval. Now what? How long before I get my new account? This is what they asked me. Oh, well, you have to sign, the paperwork within 48 hours. And then whenever you pay the PA conversion fee, then, you'll get your account within a few hours after market close. Wait, what are the fees? I give them a link to the fees. All right, so what rules do I need to follow? Because I keep seeing people talk about rules. What? All right, and then what's the payout threshold? Huh? This is what we have to deal with. This is what we have to deal with. And then you get people who get irritated because they'll ask questions and the mods ignore it. Guess what? I ignore certain questions because I don't feel like answering that. I feel like you should know it. Especially when I probably just answered it 5 seconds ago. I'm not answering. And then they'll see you answer someone else and it's like, oh, but when I asked my question, everybody was quiet. I was, because I ain't feel like it. That's the only way I can say pleasant. Everybody always tells me, you're my favorite mod. That's because I disappear for days at a time because y'all not finna piss me off and stress me out. And it's also because when I see a question I don't feel like answering, there's no reason for me to answer. I don't have to get smart aleck with you. I don't have to be condescending. I don't have to do anything. I just won't answer. So I'm able to stay happy with my interactions because I answer people I feel like answering. And that's just that. But it's very annoying. One dude was mad yesterday. That cocksucker timed me out because I came in saying that I still haven't been paid since the 15th. Absolutely. And I told him that is the new rule. You will be timed out for that. I feel like he's just targeting me. No, I just told you that is the new rule. I just timed people out yesterday for the same thing because why? One dude, y'all need to change your payout process. You need to go elsewhere if you don't like it. It's that simple, but I can't say that publicly, but you just need to go elsewhere. Sorry, y'all, I'm ranting. I'm over these people. They drive me crazy. They literally drive me crazy. Hello, Kirk. Good morning. Darrens and Karens are always trolling in Discord. Absolutely. Then I was banned for 7 days or timed out for 7 days because I put the clown emoji on something. You should have been. Why do y'all think Discord is the place for that? Why? Please tell me, because I'm confuzzled. I don't get it. I've never in my life reacted with a negative emoji to anything in Discord. Ever. Even before I was a mod. Even in other Discords. I don't do that. I don't leave negative comments on people's YouTubes because guess what? If I don't like the content, I move elsewhere. I don't need to make a negative comment anywhere. I don't do it on Facebook. I don't do it on Instagram. I've never done that ever in my life. Because what would be the purpose? There is none. There is none. I don't want to spread negativity because I just feel like the negative energy you put out, it comes back. So no, thank you. No, thank you. All right, we're far enough away. Nope. Of course. Of course. POC dropped way too far in that bar, and then I can't take the buy because we're at the major resistance level as well as the prior high, and I just want today to be over with. That's what I want. And at some point, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, at some point when I have perfected my strategy and I'll kind of know what my typical, not just win-loss ratio, but how many times in a row should I lose a trade if it's a valid trade, I'm probably going to either, I don't really want to give myself a loss limit because you guys know how I am, like I prefer to just take every every valid trade in a session, because it's just something about like, oh, I'm just going for $200 a day, and today could have been an $800 day and then tomorrow you hit your loss limit, but you stopped at 200 yesterday, so you really couldn't cover your loss limit today when you should have just took all freaking 8 or 9 trades the previous day. So 65, 64, 20, okay. But I am thinking about possibly like being able to go back through my data and see like, all right, if I lose this many trades in a row, we're done. We're done here. Because today I've lost how many? I don't even know. A lot. I lost the first 2, broke even, lost 3. That's too many losses in a set. Like my strategy should not be doing that, no matter if it's choppy or not. Now again, after I go back and I back test or study, I don't even want to say back test because I don't back test. I just study. So I just say, all right, this is the trade that I lost today. Let me go. First of all, most of the time, it has to do with a certain setup that I'm already questioning certain things about. If it's a setup that I don't really question much and I have way more than enough data for it, it's just a loss. There's nothing that we could do about it. Fine. But a lot of times I can already identify what component of the trade might have just fucked me. And so that is, I legit, when I study, I just write down, all right, this is exactly what I'm studying for this particular setup. I go through all the data that I have, which is like about 5 or 6 weeks worth of data now. So I go through all of that, and then I try to see if there's some kind of discrepancy, like, all right, this is the part of all of these trades that I listed. There's wins, there's losses, there's break evens. I look at all the losses and I analyze them. Is there something I could pull out? Is there not? If there's nothing I could pull out of it, but like the number of wins, losses, and break evens are kind of like a break even thing, then we just completely get rid of it and we keep it moving. So who knows after I study today what I find, but I just feel like today was really shitty. So it might be something where like, yo, if I lose 3 valid trades in a row, I'm done for the day and just leave it at that. Cause what is it? 3. That's, y'all know I'd rather stay under 250, but I can't do 2 valid trades in a row. I know for sure I cannot do that. So we might have to do 3 and the loss goal is just negative 300. I don't know. But I also will say that the fact that I now have, this is part of the problem as well of me not taking every trade, is that the only trades that I have imported into TradeZella are trades that I've actually taken. I have executions for. So the problem with not taking every setup while I'm doing this process is that all of the trades that I set out of is not in my trade journal. So it's very difficult for me I can't use the trade journal to try to find the part of the setup that's causing me the issues. So that is why I have to go back through my last notebook and go through all the data I have in this notebook, which takes a lot more time than me just quickly in the online journal, filter this particular trade, filter these particular tags, and see where the issue lies. That's why I need to take every trade as well. That's why. Because otherwise, I'm just missing a whole bunch of data for literally no reason. Because that's the point of this entire process. So I've just made it more difficult for myself to get things figured out quicker, because it takes me so long to filter through data the old school way. And that's why starting today, we're just taking every trade. That's exactly why. Exactly why. I would be banned, fired from being a mod after 3 minutes cussing out Janelle. Yeah, you know what I did? I unsubbed to YouTubers. I didn't even tell Chad I'm leaving. I left and that's that. Exactly. Just leave. It's fine. It's fine. You won't miss them. You won't. There's never any need to say goodbye. I just unsub and get out of there. Exactly. KeAmber, you're talking that dirty again. Dirty talk again. Online safety, shut up. But yeah, y'all. Today was probably one of the most frustrating days since, actually I can't say since a long time, because what day was that I ended the stream negative and I didn't even have to? Well, I did have to because I had to take every trade, but I think it was the 18th. I had a win, a break even, and then at 10:30 I had a loss, and I ended up just losing like $17 per account. But I remember being extremely mad. But this is the worst part. This is the worst part, you guys. So on that day, I ended up break even. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 break even. There were 5 trades that I did not take because I was questioning, right? There was various reasons why I questioned it, but I still questioned it, whatever. Now, even though 4 out of these 5 trades ended up being where I later on invalidated, actually, I think all 5 of them I later on invalidated. 4 of them won, 1 of them lost. Just take the fucking trade. Again, they were later invalidated, but it doesn't matter. Just take it. Just take it. It's okay. But literally, my miss/didn't take column or section typically holds better trades than the trades that I take. Typically. Let's see. I'm not taking this. But yeah, I'm gonna get my shit together. I don't have a choice. Because I'm over myself. I am. I'm over myself at this point. I will always be more frustrated in myself than I am a P&L. I don't even, honestly, a lot of times, I have the P&L sometimes showing on my chart trader, because you do have the ability to do that. But a lot of times I just hide it because it doesn't matter. I still got to take the trades. So it don't matter. It doesn't matter. But my frustration is at an all-time high because I literally don't have to be going through this at all. At all. I can't tell if this is, no, it's still blue. Right? Yeah, it's still blue. But this is probably, let me see something. This is the worst day I think in a while though. Because ever since I switched to this way of trading volume, I have not had like super duper horrible days. Maybe one. Let's see, Monday the 16th, I lost 300 per account. Friday the 14th, I lost 300 and 400, it looks like. So what has that been? Almost 2 weeks. But most of my days have been like, the lost days have not been much. I've been able to stay below the 250 goal on most of my lost days. Yeah. And that lets me know that I'm moving in the right direction because, oh wait, June 3rd was a really, really bad day as well. But I think June 3rd was only like my second week of trading this way. So there was a lot of adjustments that had to be made. So I don't even really want to count that one. Damn, I can't trade that. But yeah, so this is just the first really, really bad day in a while, so I can't really be mad. I can't really be mad. This set up almost how I wanted it to, but I didn't like the market structure volume. I would have got stopped out by 1 tick and just for it to go up 50 ticks. And we got 10 minutes. I highly doubt anything else happens. But yeah, today is just a very irritating day. Don't worry, I'll be back to normal tomorrow with no frustration, hopefully. These are the days that would cause somebody to go on tilt. Thank goodness I don't tilt. But if I was a tilter, I would have tilted. For sure. For sure. Come on, market. Are you gonna do anything or what? Probably not. Hey, I would love if you could please answer me this question since I'm still on timeout. Here's the issue. I'm still waiting for payout from Apex for the payout I'm using for the monthly rebilling of the account. So I want to use a different card, like credit card stuff. How can I do that? My monthly rebilling is tomorrow. How are you using your debit card for a payout? I don't think that's what he meant. Alright, we got 6 minutes left. Let's see what happens. I definitely can't take divergence, but let's see if a pullback happens before then. On your dashboard, under useful links, click each. I can't take the pullback because we just reacted off of the previous close right there. I'm actually trying to think if I want to get another account. I kind of messed up the billing though because I really wanted the billing to be the 24th, but my other one used to be the 25th, so I guess the 26th is not that bad. But I kind of am wanting the renewal every week thing again, which is kind of screwed up because I have a 1st, 5th, 17th. I don't really have one in between, which is fine. But right now, since it's 80% off, this would be the best time to do it. I don't know. I have to see. Because at the same time, because I'm doing all 50K accounts, I kind of don't really need the accounts because they're lasting. Let's see, 1st, 5th. They're typically lasting the whole 4 weeks though, so maybe I won't, because I think what I'm about to start doing is not waiting a week to trade the accounts, but just trading it starting the following Monday, because almost all of my accounts are lasting. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but probably like ever since I switched to, I think actually it was happening on my 25Ks at the very end as well, but ever since I changed to the 50Ks, I've had to always try to pass or fail them on the last day before renewal. So they're lasting the entire time. And it's not like I only have a little bit of drawdown left. Like even this account that I'm trading right now, that renews on Monday, before today, I still had 1,400, 1,500 drawdown left in it. So I don't think I'm going to pick up another account. I think I'm just going to start trading it immediately or the following Monday and just kind of leave it at that. I don't think I need another account. I think I want to start off with 4 PAs and build from there, or convert them and get one more and just trade with 5 accounts. I don't feel like right now I would need more than 5 accounts anyway, so I think we'll just stick to that. There's 3 minutes left, but I'm going to call it now because I am just so tired and I'm just over today, and I highly doubt anything's going to set up anyway. Why is that doing that? Oh my God, I didn't even know that was doing it all day. But yeah, so I'm going to call it. I'll show you guys the accounts. I took 12 trades. I broke even. 12. I did not take no damn 12 trades. I always get confused when I see 12 there. I took 6 trades, doubling the size on the last account that you guys see because I need to fail it by Friday. Took 6 trades, lost 5, 0 wins, a break even. Just an overall very frustrating day, but it is what it is. We still got 1,700 left on this account and 1,800 on this account, which account 22 actually renews next Friday. So we got quite a bit of drawdown. Even with a shitty day like today, still have quite a bit of drawdown going into next week. And that's the account that I carried a balance forward of $700. So even with a day like today, I still would have $1,000 left in drawdown until next Friday. So I think it would last until then. Who knows? But whatever. This account tomorrow, I'm still going to double the contracts because I'd rather just fail it by Friday. I don't want to try to get the account back. Now, if we just have a great day tomorrow, then it is what it is. And we still got 1,800 left on there. So just an overall shitty day, and it is what it is. But I thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day because I'm going to try to, even though today was shitty. Bye.